Hi, I'm Chelsea, the Christian nutritionist. It has been a cold week and we have been firing up our wood-burning stove here in our family room. And I love to use the fire-building analogy to talk about metabolism. Because when we think about metabolism and being a sugar burner or a fat burner, most of us immediately think, well, I want to be a fat burner. But the truth is, you really want your body to be able to use both forms of energy efficiently. And when I'm talking about being a sugar burner, I'm talking about being a carbohydrate burner. Because remember, all carbohydrates turn to sugar in the body. Carbohydrates are kind of like these little sticks, right, that we call kindling. If you want to get your fire going when you're first building it, you start with these. You put them in, they burn up quickly, they really get things going. And that's kind of how carbohydrates work in our body. They go in, they turn to sugar, and your body uses them immediately for energy. But if we want to keep this fire going all night long, burning steady and consistently, then we would throw on a big log, right? Yes, and that's kind of how fat works in our body. When we eat fat, our body uses it for a longer, more consistent, more even source of energy. The problem is, so many people are afraid of eating fat, and so they force their bodies into being sugar or carbohydrate burners and using only that for energy. And that would be like sitting at this fire and keeping it going all night long, just using these little sticks. That would be a full-time job, right? You'd have to sit here and keep feeding it over and over. Well, that's kind of what happens with carbohydrates in your body. If you're using that for energy, you're going to have to keep feeding it more often. That's why you feel hungry more often. That's why you have those cravings, okay? Because your body is relying on carbohydrates and not enough fat for energy. Now, fat is a God-given gift, you guys. It's a major macronutrient and it does so many good things for your body. One being it's a really good source of energy. Now, I came across a cool Bible verse the other day and I was like, yeah, see, God thinks fat's awesome. And it's in Genesis 4 verses 3 through 5, and it's talking about Cain and Abel coming and offering gifts to the Lord. And Cain comes in and gives the first fruit of the ground, and God was kind of like, nah. And then Abel comes in and gives the firstborn of his flock and their fat portions. That's what it says. And God was like, yes, and had regard for that offering. And I thought that was so cool. So don't be afraid of eating your fats. It takes fat to burn fat. Fat is a wonderful source of energy, and you want your body to be able to use both forms efficiently. I hope you enjoyed this sermon on the couch. Have a healthy and blessed week.